Hey everyone, so here I am finishing up the top glass application. Yes, these nails look very similar to my last lovely model because this client saw her nails and said, I want that. And so you guys didn't give her a good enough suggestion, so she went with that. I'm just going to freeze those four, come back out for me. Just going to apply top gloss. So in this video, I'm just going to show you guys my quick basic finish. I don't do any finish filing with the 30-day manicure at all. I'm sorry, I'm not in the light. I don't do any finish filing with the 30-day manicure at all, unless you count this last little bit that I'm going to do as finish filing. So, just glossing and going in. So her other hand has cured, so when she comes back out, just going to use some gel cleaner. The squeak. That's because our Luxio top gloss is so shiny. It squeaks. Alright, so you can use, obviously you can use any gloss that you want. If it was hairstylist, I probably would use Ultra Gloss because it would be non-porous, but you can use Shine On. So a lot of times you'll see that maybe your gloss will come over on the side. This is the finish filing that I do, is pretty much just perimeter, or if you get a little bit of shrunk back from the tip, perimeter, perimeter, and then I just check the shape. So this is it. You don't have to worry about breaking a seal or anything like that. I'm just cleaning up around the edges. And so we're going to come over here. There was a little tiny bit of gloss that came down. I want to make sure that that's cleaned up. I don't want anything that anyone can pick at, because if they're going a month, which most of mine do, they have things they can pick at. It's going to be a disaster. So I try to make sure that there is nothing for anyone to pick at all. If I need to round any edges, this is when I will just do a quick rounding of the edges to make sure they're not really sharp. And then what I do is I always take my e-file, and when you look down the barrel here, it's a little bit thick, and you don't want that thickness. Also, if you remove this little bit of nail on the tip, you're going to eliminate that curling that happens as the natural nail gets old on the tip and it dries out, and you get people that get that tip separation. If you just take your e-file and you just thin out the tip just a little bit here, you're going to not only thin out your free edge, but you're going to help eliminate that curling that happens, because you don't need strength there. This isn't a strength area of the nail. So you can have it be nice and thin. You guys see that? It can be a nice thin, let's see if we can get that under there. A nice thin free edge without having any extra bulk there. So then I'm always going to add oil, because there's a little bit of a haze that sometimes is on the nail after you remove that tacky layer. And so I always add the oil, and then I just use my lap towel and rub off any excess, and then you can see you got a really high gloss shine. Sometimes that haze is just because there's tacky gel on your wipe. After you've wiped the first nail, it's on your wipe, so you're constantly applying tacky onto each of the nails. So doing this just removes any extra product and any extra on her nail. So there it is again. This is the third time I've done this one today. Everyone loves it. So happy fall, everybody.